Hello viewers, my name is Dr. Sumit Kesarkar. I would be your host throughout this series on Vedas Made Easy. In this lecture, I would try and elaborate on how do we understand the term Ved.
The word Ved is derived from the root Vid, which means knowledge, with the suffix dhaya, which means bhava or to emote. So the combination attributes as emote or bhava of knowledge, which means jnana or to know. Sayanacharya defines Ved as the unmatched supreme process towards unveiling fundamental eternal truths by getting rid of false perceptions. It is easy for us to move on from here and delve into the analytical and statistical introduction of Vedic literature. But since this is a video about introducing Ved, before we move ahead, we need to ask or try to understand what do we infer by meaning to know. Because if we do not make an effort to understand the broader perspective of this term, it would be impossible to comprehend the universality and magnanimity of Ved. For if we fail to do that, we may treat Ved just as the oldest available literature of civilization or oldest book on ritual, health and metaphysical wisdom as interpreted by Western Indologists like Max Muller and Moritz Winternitz. So what is knowledge? To generalize, we can say that knowledge is timeless, limitless cosmos. What is known of it in past or in the process of knowing as of present or to be known in the future defines knowledge in the individual perspective. For example, fire. A child sees fire for first time. It goes near it if it finds it inviting and tries to touch it. The child gets burnt and then he or she becomes vigilant. The next time it sees fire, it will avoid it. The same is seen with other animals, for example, a leopard cub. However, when the child grows up as adult, it harnesses the same fire to create many things as it becomes aware of its properties either through experience or education. But the same is not seen with other animals as they attain adulthood. They still fear fire. So we observe that one manifestation as humans have harnessed fire by studying its fundamental properties, while the other manifestation is attached to its one primordial form. But the knowledge of fire with respect to its innate properties did not change for humans. We just discovered it and are still in a process of discovering it. Its properties since its primordial manifestations have existed through infinite past, present and will remain so through future. On cosmic level, the concept of time or limit of space is non-existent. The meaning of word Ved must hence be taken in similarity. As put forth by Manusmriti, the Vedas represent all forms of knowledge. Ved in a nutshell means everything that is known, to be known, or is in the process of knowing at all levels of cosmic manifestations, of which we humans are also a part. This process, its parameters and systemization is unique to each individual, yet on cosmic level it's constant. Hence Ved can be inferred on two levels: an all-encompassing pervasive knowledge that is beyond time and space constraint, and what is understood, inferred or applied of it from human perspective with respect to achieving, systemizing, implementing and cataloging of the knowledge through tenses of time. The human aspect of Ved is beautifully explained in the text Siddhanta Kaumudi. Siddhanta Kaumudi defines the combination of Vid Dhatu with Dhaya Pratyaya in four fundamental all-encompassing derivations. Sattarthak, or the expanse of knowledge in all direction. We can loosely translate it as the knowledge that was, is being or will be perceived of its limitlessness through all tenses of time. An example could be the knowledge of origin and expanse of cosmos, which keeps on revealing with time. Jnanarthak. We can loosely translate it as the knowledge that was, is being or will be learned or documented through all tenses of time. An example would be all algorithms of laws of nature which enable us to create technological advances. For example, we have data transfer and communication techs like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cell phone communication, and satellite television, which were unknown to us in the past. But were they non-existent? No. We just became aware of them with a need and perspective. Vicharartha. We can loosely translate it as the knowledge that was, is being, or will be inferred or established through all tenses of time. For example, all debates and hypotheses that create a base for understanding algorithms. Sometimes old theories are nullified. Sometimes what was not accepted in olden times is revisited in present. Labhartak. We can loosely translate it as the knowledge that was, is being, or will be achieved in all tenses of time. For example, all achievements that are being made as end result of knowledge. Like we developed cell phones to communicate, planes to travel, and high-speed trains are now developed on previous base technologies. This all-encompassing fourfold view is also endorsed by Swami Dayananda Saraswati Ji and Acharya Vishnumitra in his commentary on the Rigved Pratishakha.
There are a lot of videos and lectures on the internet by amazing scholars, and I would request the viewers to watch them for deeper insights. I hope this video was informative and made the subject clear. Thank you for watching.